I found a white horse trapped in the mud in a pond. I wanted to save it, but the bank was so slippery that I couldn't get any leverage to pull. Just then, I noticed a water wheel nearby, so I wrapped a rope around it and managed to pull the white horse out. The horse looked at me, and tears began to flow from its eyes. It was actually a mysterious creature that lived in this area, but people always thought of it as a monster because it trampled the fields while wandering at night. I was responsible for guarding the fields, but my heart didn't want to harm it, so I untied the ropes. As soon as it was free, the white horse disappeared into the dense fog. The next morning, I woke up to the sound of horses. Looking closely, I saw two horses standing in my stable. Then a little donkey slowly came out and struck a strange pose in front of me. It conveyed that these were all gifts from the white horse. Before I could celebrate, my two older brothers walked in angrily. I was supposed to guard the fields last night, but after all the commotion, the crops were ruined. The little donkey told me to get on its back, and then it sped off like a rocket. To pay for the damage to the fields, I took those two magnificent horses to the center of the town to sell them for a good price. As we passed through the crowded market, merchants immediately gathered around us. At that moment, the king, who was watching all this from his palace, spotted the two horses and was captivated by them. He quickly came down to the square to buy them himself. After a lot of bargaining, the king bought both horses and ordered his minister to pay me. However, as soon as the horses were taken away, the minister left without giving me the money. The little donkey saw this and blew a whistle. Suddenly, both horses went out of control, broke through the palace gate, and ran right back to me. The king ordered his stable servants to catch them, but the horses were running so fast that the king crashed headfirst into a sack of flour. The king couldn't show his anger in front of his subjects, so he decided to buy the horses again. But then he realized that if a whistle was blown again, the horses would just flee back. An idea came to the king's mind, and he offered me a job in his stable. That night, the king had a terrifying nightmare, where he saw that I had overthrown him and taken his throne.